Hello everyone, I'm Tao. I would like to use this video to briefly introduce how convergence and digitization played an important role in the evolution of handheld game consoles. There have been 6 generations since the first handheld game console, Game & Watch, released in 1980. The 6th generation is now led by Nintendo 3DS and the Sony PlayStation Vita. Maybe you have already noticed that new devices have many functions that used to be carried out by one specific device. This is called convergence, and it happened to handhelds too. At the very start, these consoles are designed specifically for playing games. In 2001, Nintendo Game Boy Advance was released. This console was officially built to be a game-only console, but consumers want more. After being cracked, Game Boy Advance can play music and videos through an extension called Flash Card. Even it's illegal, game industry had noticed the demand of consumers for having more functions in one console. In the next generation, Sony aimed to create a Walkman of the 21st century. As a result, Sony PlayStation Portable was released, with built-in music and video player and internet browser. This strategy of convergence was a big success. Many owners treat their PSP as a PDA and didn't even buy a game. Relatively, handheld game consoles are affected by digitization too. Traditionally, games are built in game cartridges. In 2008, Sony first introduced PlayStation Store, allowing PlayStation Portable users to purchase games online. This function soon evolved into an irreplaceable function for newest handhelds. In the current 6th generation, both Nintendo and Sony built their online store into their handhelds and popularized them strongly. From these stores, players can not only purchase digital games, but also view trailers, make comments, and download extended apps. In addition, memory with bigger space make it possible to save many games digitally, without the trouble of switching game cartridges. Consequently, more and more players tend to keep their games in digital format.